Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory gameplay today. But before we do that, this is the team I'm going to be using. Maybe I should switch to the... What are the kit numbers on this, actually? 7... 20... Yeah, this is the wrong team. Screw it. We're going to have bad kit numbers, I think. Because I can't... Well, so then again, Ronaldo and Bale are fine. So, yeah, Socrates will obviously remain in the team for now until Cruyff comes in, if he ever does. Ronaldinho slots in on the left. It means... I think what I'm going to do... I put a video out earlier today where I tried Crouch and Ronaldinho together. Ronaldinho was just behind Crouch. I think Ronaldinho is probably a better cam than he is a left side. Not that I've actually tried him at left side, but I really did enjoy him at cam. So what I'm going to do is play Ronaldo left, Bale right, Socrates striker, Ronaldinho cam. And I do have a setup where Ronaldinho can drift out to the left. And I do have a 4-3-3 setup where Ronaldo will go up as the striker. But I think for now, at least, I'm kind of happy. So let's try and find a game. And into the game we go. And of course, this is going to be just a full live game up against what looks like a pretty decent opponent, to be fair. He's got a very nice team. I'm not a massive fan of that Sancho card in general. But either way, not a bad team at all. I've got a new light. Oh my god, I am hot right now. So, yeah, let's just go into the standard Ronaldinho as the cam, Socrates striker. He's blocking off Ronaldinho already there. I've played 3 or 4 games today so far. Not managed to lose yet, which is decent. Managed to make 2 people rage quit as well. Got a draw in the third, which wasn't the best game in the world. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't play very well. But, we're playing reasonably well considering. I was trying, and I have been trying to abuse Ronaldinho. Not because I've done it for video purposes or anything, but I just want to give him the ball. And I'm having a lot of fun with him as well. So someone said in the comments that they want to see the player profiles. It's nearly 300 episodes in. It'd be really cool to see what the returns are on certain players. That was a terrible pass from Ronaldinho. And we'll do that after this game, should I remember. Hopefully I will. I know there's a Team of the Year Puzzle SBC out right now, which we will do ready for tomorrow's episode. What day is it today? So Monday tomorrow. I don't know if I've done any squad battles. I don't know if I will before midnight. I will do Alessandrini because it's just an easy card, you know. I was gonna send Ronaldo, and then he kind of read it. Ronaldo took his time. Here we go, right? La Croqueta, and we're away. And that's just aids our way through here. You can't. I mean, you can stop it if I stop it. Do you know what I mean? That was my fault, not anything Ronaldinho did wrong. He's through with Eusebio. Blanc is there, and Blanc is just too strong. Sophie said that she's recently... I say she. I won't discriminate. Sophie says it has just 2019. You know, you gotta watch your back. No, Sophie says that she's unlocked the Blanc card recently, and that, I mean, if you're looking for a new defender, Laurent Blanc is a player that I've looked at many times at swapping out, and every time I go to do it, I'm like, oh, who am I gonna swap? What the hell was that? Did you see a little bit of lag in there as well, by the way? Oh, that's a concern and a half. That was annoying because that was meant for Trent, and it went forward to no one. Like there was literally no one there. That was irritating. I am sweating, by the way. Actors, man, I don't know how you cope. Not that any actors watch this, but I did drama A level, and when we did our main exam, it was recorded because it had to be. We had an examiner there, but they had to record it and send it off, just in case anyone was cheating. And I know you say, how can you cheat in a drama exam? Well, basically, you had to know all your lines. I was horrendous at learning lines. That's a goal. I was horrendous at learning lines, and they had to make sure that people weren't taping lines to the back of chairs and things like that, and sort of reading them that way, and anything else untoward going on, basically. But to get the recording right, we had to have the correct lighting, obviously. And really, you're a 94 rated team of the season card, and that's how you control a football? Brilliant. But I was sweating underneath those lights, so that's exactly how I feel right now. Don't know how I feel about this new ring light that I've got going on. It's my first ever ring light. I know you don't care, but I'm telling you anyway. I've got my main light going on, and then I've got a ring light going on. I feel like a proper professional. If you look behind my desk, you'd see loads of tape holding it in place, so you'd be like, this guy's not actually a professional. He's a bit of a noob. But, shh, don't tell anyone. I'm actually going to move my setup soon, so I've done that, but I'm going to have to do it again in a few days when I get a new desk. I say new, I'm getting another desk. This is basically a vlog. I'm getting another desk. Exactly the same one again, providing IKEA stock the same thing that I bought 3 years ago. And, oh, hello. We're just not playing well, are we, basically? I'm going to stick them together to make one juicy giant peach. What is that from? What's that from? It's from Red Dwarf. I would have left it for you to guess, but no one would ever have guessed it. Great save from Allison. Should we start playing FIFA? You could use that Maxim guy for the Kimbembe challenge. You're right, I could. I've got a... Oh, hello. I mean, I should have conceded about an hour ago, to be fair. I've got a 5-game... I think it's a 5-game loan on Maxim, the Future Stars, the French Future Stars guy that I wanted to win, but I don't think he did he? Or maybe he did, I don't know. I could use that, but I'm not going to, because it would involve me playing the game far more than I want to. I've played, like I said, I've played 3 games today. This is going to be my 4th, and this will be my final game for at least a few days. Like, there's just, outside of fun playing with... And that's what I mean. Like, why would anyone want to play this game? It doesn't work. I just tried to give it to Ronaldinho. That's a foul. Tried passing it to Ronaldinho. It went nowhere near him. I then got fouled, and the referee said it was fine. It's the little things, as Woody Harrelson would say. It's the little things. Although he says you've got to enjoy the little things. You can't really enjoy anything about this game. Let's give that to Socrates. Back into Ronaldinho. Hello, Ronaldinho? He's got like 89 strength with a chem style. And was literally just blown off it. Crazy stuff. Oh, hello. I thought I'd intercepted it then, and apparently not so much. I mean, to be fair, the 3 games I've had today so far have actually been quite fun. This one, not so much. I'm not enjoying myself at all. There's a lot more in this game that hasn't worked than has. Brian did 5 81 plus Team of the Week upgrades and got all of them, and all of them were 81. Yeah, I got really lucky out of those upgrades. I mean, I needed a lot of them to be good, because obviously... Oh, way! Everyone, ironic clap. The referee knows that that was a foul. Well done, ref. Brilliant. Can you control it this time? Oh my god, everything's coming at Millhouse. Can we get back into this game, maybe? Because at the moment, we are playing like a pudding. Whoop. I mean... I probably would have ended up crossing it, but it's not. I've not put 1 cross into the box. Oh no, it's a lie. I've put 1 cross into the box today. There's 2. Oh my. What's this? Why am I playing this game? Sorry, someone please explain. Like, now and again, I'll look at the comments, and there's like 2 or 3 packasodes in a row. Look at that for a touch. And there's a few people, not a lot, but there are a few people in there going, oh, this. Remember when this series used to be good? Now all he does is open packs. There's a reason why I only open packs, because this game is absolutely horrendous at the best of times. I honestly thought getting Ronaldinho would make me want to play the game. It just doesn't. I mean, I've played my 3. This is my 4th, and honestly, I've had my fill. I'm done now. I'm happy to just put it down, go play Football Manager, and not come back to it again until, forever. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't recording A Road to Glory, I would be more than happy to just not play FIFA again. I'd, check out the 6 o'clock content, because it's just intrigue more than anything. But then, beyond that, I don't really see... I don't have the urge... Oh, wow. Great touch. I don't have the urge to play it. I was going to say, I honestly thought he was going to give a free kick. I mean, we've lost this game, which is a shame, really, because I don't feel like I'm... We've not done it. I've just not done enough. I don't know what it is. I'm just not playing well. That's all it comes down to. It's not that he's better than me. He's better than me at the moment, because I'm not playing well. Do you want to? Just didn't want to run there. Might need to step it up a notch. Playing and talking has never been my forte. That's why I don't really like doing it. But it's that, or it's play like... What is this game? It's either talk and play a full episode, or it's play talk through one game for the full episode. Sorry, or it's play like, I don't know, 5 or 6 games off camera and then talk over the top of them. A, it's not as exciting. B, it takes a hell of a lot longer. I don't need to play 5 or 6 games. I need to play one. Like, I'm happy to just sacrifice the result. I just want a couple of points for rewards, really. That's all I'm after here. Good ball to Ronaldo. Can he heal to heal it? He never had it under control. Theoretically, could have been a foul, but whatever. There he goes. There he goes. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, that's different, I suppose. Socrates! Well, you know, only the second header of the day. Only the second cross. Well, I mean, of the day, I mean in the 4 games. I've scored 1, Ronaldo to Bale, I think it was. I did that earlier, and I think I still lost. No, what happened in that? Was that the one I drew or the one I won? I can't remember what happened in that game. Go back and check the video from earlier today and you'll find out what it was. Oh, that was not the direction I pulled it in. Ah, this game is so bad. I don't like playing it. Not a big fan at all. I don't like moaning about it either. I'm really hoping FIFA 20 looks good. I mean, from what we've seen so far of the game, which is very little, I understand, but it does look okay. It looks a lot slower, which I think I'll be alright with, to be fair. I actually quite like the passing sort of style of football. Like when I played Football Manager, I play very low tempo, slow build it up play. Obviously, I'm not playing the... Oh, really? I didn't even want to take a touch. Ronaldinho was around the outside. I pressed Y to just touch it through to him, and he didn't. He took a touch instead. He made no attempt to play the ball. It's played in. CASEMIRO just lifts it out, and it is what it is. But yeah, I play really slow build-up tempo in Football Manager. Like I said, I know you don't play the game. That's why you need BLANC, and that's why you need a new game that actually works. But you have to watch the highlights, and I much prefer a very slow build-up play than I do anything else. Anything else? At 6:37, I think you meant au revoir. I did, but salut is like hello and goodbye, isn't it? It's basically the same word that you use for both things. So I'm alright with it. You know, my choice of French was fine. It is so hot right now. I'm dying. I also need something to eat as well. I'm starting to shake. Is it really a foul though? I don't think it is. Personally, I think you're clutching at straws there, EA. I think you want me to lose. You want me to have a bad experience with Ronaldinho. Oh, look at it, man. It's embarrassing. It's ping pong. I'm playing pinball FIFA. There you go. I mean, I'm literally running into a cul-de-sac with it, but hey, at least I had fun on the way. Whatever. Can we win this header, please? Let's just go constant pressure and see if we can do anything with that. Little heel to heel, little La Croqueta, maybe another one. Ronaldinho, hello. It's just unresponsive. That's what it is. Been here since 58k. Great vids. Cheers, mate. I don't know why I played that into the box. That's you, that is. That's you distracting me. I didn't want to play that in. I wanted to play it near, far, wherever you are. Hello. What's he doing there? No, never mind. You can't play a simple pass to a guy who's unmarked. Brilliant. Alright, hello. This is it. I can feel it. No, I might. I just lying. Oh, I cannot wait for this game to be finished. It's not even that I'm losing. Like, honestly, if you just watch me winning, I'm like, I made a guy rage quit earlier, right? 3-1. And even in that game, oh, yeah, that's what I did. Well done. That was a heel-to-heel, apparently. Even in that game, I couldn't wait for it to be done. Like, when you first start playing, you think to yourself, no, before you go into a game, rather, you're thinking, I'm actually up for this. I'm going to get the ball with Ronaldinho, knock it about a little bit, and it'll be fun. And then, like, literally, the first minute of the game, you're like, oh, God, I can't wait for this to be done. Like, what was I thinking? What? I was a yard ahead of Lewandowski. I passed it, and he kicked the floor. Lewandowski took it away from me, just ran and scored. And I have been second best in this game. I'm not making excuses. I do 100% deserve to lose it. I have not been good enough. And I've not taken it seriously enough. That's my problem. I don't think the guy is better than me overall. I think we're probably quite even. But I've just been absolutely horrendous today. I've done nothing. I think I've had one shot. I've just been really bad. And that's the long and short of it. But I genuinely don't care. I'm not raging. I don't feel not one ounce of me is like angry that I'm not winning this game, because I don't care. And that's, unfortunately, that's it now. I'm done. Like my team is done. I've got nothing left to play for, and I'm happy to take losses because I'm really not bothered what happens between now and the end of FIFA. It's just going through the motions, waiting for FIFA 20 to come along, and that's where I am with it. Unfortunately, it's a shame because you grind, and I go back to that analogy that I use all the time. Hello, heel to healed, right? 3 times I tried to do that, and it didn't work once. What's the point in having a 5-star skiller, right? Trying to do skill moves, and they don't work. And now in FIFA 20, they reckon they're going to stop you chaining them. They don't even work in FIFA 19. Why are you hindering us in FIFA 20? Anyway, the analogy that I always come back to with A Road to Glory is Christmas, right? So, yeah, all right. I mean, that's a great goal, but is it really? How? Christmas. The run-up to Christmas is always better than Christmas Day. It's always been that way, even as a kid. Like the excitement, the anticipation. Eating loads of you don't need an excuse in life to eat food. If you want to pig out, right? But Christmas is that chance to just, it's Christmas, don't worry about it. That's the mentality everybody has. You can watch whatever you want. You can, Christmas films and everything. It's all the build up, and as soon as Christmas Day comes, you are bored rigid. And that's the end of it. It's done. You've got nothing left to look forward to. And that is exactly what happens on A Road to Glory. The anticipation of, I can do this to my team, I can do that to my team. I can't wait to improve this player, that player. And ultimately, once you get there, that was all for nothing. Brilliant. We lost 24 points there, which suggests to me, and I know full well, that I'm better than that guy, because had that guy been better than me, I would have lost... sorry, no, I'm lying. That's the other way around, isn't it? If you lose to a guy with a higher skill rating than you... I'm confused. I don't know why. My brain doesn't want to function. I need food, basically. So if you beat someone who is... I can't work it out. I feel like an idiot now because I can't work it out. I am quite clever. So yeah, if you beat someone who's better than you get a higher skill rating, right? So for instance, a guy who's, Division 2 and you're Division 3, because it happens, and you play against each other and you beat him, then you'll get 31 skill points. So if you lose to someone who's worse than you, then you will be getting minus 31 skill points. So the fact that I only lost 24 there suggests to me that guy was actually very, very good. He beat me 4-0. You'd think I'd be conceded to the fact that he was a good player. He was a good player, but he wasn't like, oh wow, I can't believe how good this guy is. I've played and beaten better people than that. I just was not at the races. Let's go from start to finish with this amount of games then. 194 games on Alisson, 190 games on Trent with 21 assists. I mean, it's not bad. It's at that point though where obviously if I had that card, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, there'd be hundreds and hundreds of games on it, and he'd be far better than what he is. Van Dijk, 184 games. He's got 5 goals for me, which is quite good. I think a lot of them, well, maybe 2 or 3 of them have come in squad battles. Laurent Blanc, 254 games, 13 goals, 2 assists. I think the only player in the entire team to get himself a red card. Still a very good card, though, and like I was saying, Sophie earlier picked him up. I would recommend anyone who is still playing this game and looking to improve their team, Laurent Blanc is that improvement. He's one of, if not the best defender I've used. Him and Van Dijk are fantastic. I know I just lost 4-0, but I might as well have been playing with my eyes closed. I've genuinely not been paying attention to anything. I'm not making excuses. I know people are going to go, are you just saying it because you lost? I really don't care. 75 games on Alexandro. I've played a lot of games with Alexandro throughout FIFA 19, of course. We had the base version. I don't think we picked up the Inform, did we? But I had a lot of games on that base version. It was like 400 or 500 games we played on just the 86. So, only 75 games is just a testament really to how little we played the game, or I've played the game since that card has come out. Moving into Socrates, 135 games. Again, I felt like I've had that card for ages, and I've only put 135 games on him, which is pathetic, really. And he's not done that well for me. It was a player that came out. Well, not came out, but yeah, no, he did. He came out ages ago, didn't he? I can't remember when the issue date of the SBC was, and I tried it before the most recent patch, and I loved it, and I thought it was one of the best cards in the game. They patched the game, they changed the game, time has gone on, my playstyle has changed, we've picked him up, and he doesn't really do what I want him to do anymore, because it doesn't work what I wanted him to do when I first used him. So it's kind of a situation where, yeah, he was brilliant and he was fantastic, but it doesn't really suit the way the game is these days. So unfortunately, well, not suit the way, that's a lie. He is 6'4", he's got some insane stats on him. He's a fan. I still really like him. He's just not as good as he was because of the way that the game has changed and the way that my playstyle has changed. Moving on, Cristiano Ronaldo. I was saying this earlier. I have over 1,000 games on Ronaldo because we've had 2 previous. Remember, we played with the first ever one we packed, but that was tradable. We got him. Played, I think it was 102 or 103 games, maybe even a little bit more than that. Then we sold him because we wanted to cash in. Then we packed him untradeable. Used... Oh, maybe not, actually, thinking about it. No, I'm lying. Why would I have used the other one? I would have just kept this one, surely. I don't think I got rid of... Yeah, this is the second Ronaldo we packed. The third one we packed, we put into an SBC. I remember. So, yeah, actually, thinking about it, I've got that wrong. There's about 112 games. For some reason, 112 is sticking out at me. That was the tradable Ronaldo. Then this one. That would actually put us at 770? So actually, we're quite a way off 1,000 games with Ronaldo, thinking about it. For some reason, I thought we'd played with Ronaldo 3 times across 3 different cards, but we haven't. So there's that Ronaldo. That's my second highest games total on a player. Moving on to Vieira, only 41 games played with Vieira, which just surprises me because I feel like I've played a lot more. But it's just because I don't think we've done a weekend league, have we? We picked him up, he went into the team, and then it was move on to the next and not play the game. Move on to Bale, only 12 games with Bale, only 4 in 4 as well. Again, I'm trying not to cross more, I'm just trying to play, and I'm not really looking to abuse the game necessarily because I don't need to win. You know what I mean? Like if it was weekend league, that record would be 8-8 because I would be crossing for days. But I'm not doing it anymore because I don't need to, and that's kind of the way that I'm trying to play at the moment. It's costing me games as it did there. I mean, if I'd literally just tried to cross constantly in that game, who knows? But it is what it is. Casemiro, a lot of people will take the piss and say that this guy isn't good enough and he's the weak link in the team. He's one of the better players in the side, to be fair. He's just a solid, reliable CDM. 13 assists, 3 goals, not there for that, but gets them anyway. Solid performance, 13 games off 100. Who knows, he may get there by the end of the year. Only 4 games on Ronaldinho, I said that to you earlier. I've used him previously, though. I knew how good he was. 156 games for Roberto Firmino. He probably won't play an awful lot more now, to be fair. He might creep up to 160, 170 with substitute appearances. I used a lot of the base version back in the beginning days of the Road to Glory. Remember, we used him for hundreds of games when we picked up him and Fabinho. And then when we got that Footmas card, he barely played like 50 games, and then we traded him in again. And now we've got this back. I mean, he's done us a solid. He scored a lot of important goals, but I don't know. Just sort of falls out of favour for icons, really. And then moving on to the bench, only 16 games for Jari Litmanen. He's alright as a striker, to be fair. He's been picking up a few goals here or there, but it's a shame that we couldn't get him early on. If EA had released the SBC, we would have got him straight away, and I would have used him a lot more. And I'm blaming EA for the fact that I don't like the card and that I haven't used the card enough, because we're at a point where I don't want to play the game, regardless of what players I have. Even if I had like a club with every player in the game, outside of videos, I wouldn't play it for fun. So it's EA's fault for not releasing this as an SBC as to why we're just not got that many games with it. It's a shame, really. but it is what it is. Steven Gerrard, I had a lot of fun with this card. Glad we managed to pick that up as early as we did. 300 games plus. Very good return on him considering he's been playing as a CDM the entire time. Adrissa Gay, only 4 games played. I've knocked that on the head for video as well. I'm not going to do it. That Fernando Torres card, again, it's just come a little bit too late. And that's not really EA's fault, though, because obviously he'd only just retired. Crouch again. It's almost the same return. But again, I know he's only just retired, but it has come a little bit late for me. I just have no desire to play with it. It's a shame as well that they just didn't bump him up to 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, just for a laugh. But, yeah. Henderson, one of my favourite cards, actually. A really solid card, and it was free, and I love that. Divock Origi, of course, only bought him because of the Champions League final. He scored a couple of important goals in a weekend league for us, to be fair to him, so I'm not going to hold that against him. And then, again, I picked this guy up to go into... I picked him up through foot swaps, and I thought to myself, oh, I might use him as in an SBC, or we may just build a Liverpool team. And neither really happened, and he's only made sort of bit part appearances here or there. But still, 51 games, not too bad. And that is my most used player in the Road to Glory. 814 games on Fabinho. I wanted to get him to 1,000. It is not going to happen. We bought him right at the beginning, of course. I used him longer than I should have. I know that, and a lot of people kept telling me to upgrade him, but I was enjoying him. But yeah, I used him far beyond where I should have, really, and that's how he's managed to accumulate 800 games. And then Wilmot, of course, the only special card Newport have had in years. Bought him for that reason, and then we're back round again. So there we go. Those are the records. They're the only players left in the club really worth mentioning. That's not the end of the Road to Glory. We will continue. Tomorrow there are some puzzle SBCs we're going to continue. I'm probably going to complete Neto, the Barca keeper. They brought out Kyle Walker yesterday, which, I mean, I don't want him. I've got Trent. He's not as good as Trent, at least in rating. I don't know whether he is on paper. I've not looked properly. That's the Throwback Team of the Year puzzle SBC. They're not like amazing packs, but they're good enough to complete, so we'll definitely do that. We'll complete that Neto, as I say. And then Kyle Walker, I've not looked at the card itself. 2-star, high, 6 foot, which is not bad. And then, I mean, some really nice stats. He is a very, very good player. Not denying that, but as a Liverpool fan, I already have an untradeable 94. There's just no point me going out and doing this, so I'm not going to. But we will do that. And, you know, it's 4 o'clock on Sunday, so we may get something today. Hopefully we do anyway. And you guys probably know already. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for today's episode. I think what we're going to have to do is have like a couple of pack sessions to build up what's in the club, because at the moment there is very little in the club in terms of high rated cards. So what I'm going to do is have a few pack sessions. Tomorrow will be a pack session. Tuesday, I'm not sure. We might finish the draft and then have packs again. Who knows? And then build the club up a little bit, and then maybe try and get Cruyff done. Because if I can get Cruyff in there for Socrates, like, that is 100% done then. Unless they release something mental, there's nothing left for me to do, and I'm over the moon happy with the end game team. If I can get Cruyff, then, you know, we'll just play games. I'll force myself to play games. And, you know, we'll still do packs and stuff, but I've got to try and make the most of using these players, because I've got a funny feeling some things are going to change in FIFA 20. I don't know why, I don't know what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit harder to acquire what I want. It's been really easy to generate coins this year. With League SBC method, we've been very fortunate. Without that, we would not have Ronaldinho. I probably wouldn't even have Vieira. It would be a very different looking team had we not packed Ronaldo 3 times and if the League SBC method wasn't a thing. So you've got to assume that in FIFA 20, you're not going to pack Ronaldo 3 times, and League SBC method won't be a thing, because they're going to patch it, not patch it, but fix it, so that people can't abuse it like they have done this year. Meaning we're going to be heavily reliant on rewards, basically, and the team won't look anything like that. So I do have to take advantage and make the most of it. But that's going to do it for today's episode. Let me know down below, what does your team look like right now, and are you planning on improving anything, or are you done? What's your plan for the rest of this FIFA? Let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe read some of those out in tomorrow's episode. If you have enjoyed it, smack the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course. And until the next time, goodbye.